cause they can't read all his motions. How the kid never switch codes, but he codes with focus. Staring down your team with a frozen ice cold look that could end the summer solstice. Cause I'm more like the top dog, keep on running game and the gang will accost y'all. I be calling plays from a plane while I'm off court, but we ain't the same, you a lame, I'm a mob star.
Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. We're welcome back to Keeping Up with the Vipers, episode 1. We are actually a few weeks out at this point when I'm filming this from our meetups in August. We have London, we have Nottingham, and we have Amsterdam. Very, very excited. Should be very, very interesting. We're cramming all 3 of those meetups into 3 days. We hope it will be exciting. Well, I know it will be. It'll be wild. I'm sure we'll get very drained along the way, but very, very excited. The last one being Dubai, we set the bar very, very high, so we need to top it this time. And I'm extremely excited to kick things off in London because I have a very, very exciting location and also just a general plan on how to get the most out of the meetup. And I'm sure you'll absolutely love the idea that's planned. So yeah, other than that, not much has changed. We're still focused. We're seeing some incredible results from the community as well, and very, very excited to keep documenting the journey for you. But episode 1, you're going to see the build up. Hopefully Keeping Up with the Vipers season 2 is going to be just as, if not even better than season 1. So yeah, we'll catch up with you soon. We're here, guys. We made it to the airport. So I'm going to Amsterdam with the family first before going with the Vipers in about 2 weeks. Very, very excited. Going to go just scout out some things as well. Go see the venue that we've hired for the meetup. So just going to see the build up and all the planning that goes into these meetups. Again, welcome to season 2 of Keeping Up with the Vipers. So we're here in Amsterdam. Just had an amazing breakfast. The reason I didn't vlog really through the airport though is because the Amsterdam airport is a mess. There's luggage everywhere. I've never seen so much luggage just piled around all over the airport. Got a good breakfast space ready for the meetup when we're here in a couple of weeks with the boys. Yeah, just scouting out spots really. My wife's helping me. She's getting a photo shoot, look, just over here. But yeah, let's see how the day goes. So yeah, we're at the Sky Lounge. We're actually having our Viper meetup here as well. So just checking out, it's actually nice vibes. But yeah, non-alcoholic drinks, as you know. Hey everyone, so it's that time. It's that time. I don't know if you know what that time is, but that time is, well, under a week out from the meetups. I literally just wrapped up a Q&A webinar with all the members, and now you're going to see a little bit more of the lead up and the build up for the meetups. So far, what have I done? Well, we've secured Amsterdam finally, so that's completely done. Obviously, I went to Amsterdam, scouted out some food places and some general activities that we can do out there as well, so that was fun. Now, the London meetup, I'm telling you, is going to be insane. I'm just so excited about the venue and just all the people coming. Style I have surprised for you. Obviously, I won't ruin it here, but when we get there, it's going to be great. I'm just hoping to document just a little bit of the day-to-day. Just excited to really document and just show some more. I've really been contemplating over the last week or two just how much I do and how much I put out on socials, how much I'm engaging on socials and everything, just sort of loads of output, not a lot of input. So really actually going to focus after this meetup of just focusing on myself, focusing on my health, focusing on my mindset and my growth overall, and starting to really push into other avenues other than trading. I've really been enjoying the podcast, which as I've been saying, actually I've got two new guests for this weekend that I'll be filming with, but this summer meetup should be, or maybe the last meetup of the year. We might do a Christmas one, maybe in London. As you can imagine, it takes a lot of effort to put these together, and as I just said, I've been focusing a lot this year on giving out so much, but it's always a pleasure to document and create and try and put a vision into reality and put out something that will be helpful and useful and inspiring, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. It's all about trying to inspire and trying to just grow together. I hope you can tell from the content that we put out that nothing is trying to get you in, try and grab you and make you become a member of ours or anything like that. It's more so just trying to document the journey, trying to document everything that we go through to make all of these things possible. And I don't know if many people know how much goes into events or goes into, even just having a community, but we're just trying to show that really. And just more importantly, it's for us. We can look back on and just say, wow, look at that journey, look at everything we went through, look at all the stress we went through before Dubai, for example, and look at the end product we got to create at the end of it. And really, the most enjoyable bit about content creation for me is the story. You know, the storyboard, the image you have of the video and the concept of the meetup and the activities and that sort of thing, and being able to put that into a mini movie or into a series, and it's incredible. I can only imagine what it's like to be a filmmaker, an actual filmmaker, especially of these like Marvel films where everything, a lot of it is CGI and green screen. Like, how can you have the vision to then make it what it is on the big screen, you know, when it's cinema ready and ready for the viewers? But that's the enjoyable bit, to be honest with you. That's why I don't treat it as work. It's not stressful doing this. The next you'll probably see with me is probably going to be tomorrow. Yeah, I'll probably take you into Central, get my hair cut, get ready for this podcast on Sunday, and I'll probably take you to the podcast as well. So you're probably going to see every day up until the meetup. Hey everyone, so we're in Central. Just come into the barbers, looking like a mess. This is the before shot, so you can see it, all the angles. Terrible. Here's the famous Murdoch, who robbed me every few weeks. But we're just getting ready for the podcast tomorrow, so very excited about that. Let's see how we get on. Hey guys, so we're on the way to the podcast now. Mad rush out of the house. I nearly forgot my camera, so I had to run back in. We're just in the Uber there now. We're gonna film with Lewis from Dubai. He's over here at the moment. He's come for the London meetup as well, and obviously to see family, so this would be a great conversation with him. From there, back home, film the weekly forecast for EU, film some markups for the mentee traders, and then we're ready to focus again back onto the meetups for Wednesday. I've got a ton of one-to-ones tomorrow, and then Wednesday it's the London meetup, Thursday Nottingham, Friday we head to Amsterdam. So it's going to be an absolute massacre of a routine and a week, but it's going to be fun. We're going to, I think, across all three days it's going to be over 100 traders that we're going to be meeting and talking with, so I'm very, very excited. But yeah, you're seeing like the hecticness of getting all these things squeezed in and done together. So yeah, next you'll probably see us at the studio. So hey guys, another update for you. So as I always say, it's always hectic and the things you don't see behind the scenes, but I got to the studio and I actually forgot the SD cards I put into the cameras there, so I had to get an Uber, fly back home, grab the SD cards, fly back there. Lewis was outside already, so I told him go get a coffee and then we'll get going. So that's why you don't get ready last minute and you always make sure you got everything. But this is what it takes, you know, this is part of it, and this is the less glamorous and fun side of it, is you're trying to keep track of absolutely everything. So imagine when I left the house I nearly forgot the camera, and then so I ran back into the same room where the SD cards are, grabbed the camera, and then obviously literally when I was just pulling up to the studio I was like, oh, I've forgotten the SD cards. And then I was debating, like, what do I do? Do I use the SD cards they provide and try and get the WeTransfer, like where they transfer the files? And I've always had issues that way. Stressful, but we're done now. We're going to be there in a few minutes and then we're going to get cracking. So yeah, let's go. At the studio now, finally made it after all the drama. We're ready. We got Lewis here. We had to send to a coffee shop. Yeah, we're ready to go. I'm not going to waste any time. So yeah, we just wrapped up the podcast now. 2 great episodes. I'm actually very, very excited for them to get out. But yeah, that's it for today. Going to get home after the lunch and get the EU forecast out for the members, and just prep the week really, because it's going to be a very busy one. Make sure we got everything. Make sure there's no last minute things. Probably just do some storyboarding as well of what the plans are for the meetups, and yeah, just head out for lunch now. Hey guys, so we're back in the office now, and as I said, I'm going to be doing the weekly forecast that we do. So I do a weekly forecast on EU every week and a midweek forecast as well, and then Krishna does a weekly and midweek forecast for GU as well for the community. So we're just going to do the weekly EU one now, and what we'll do is I'll try and throw this into the vlog, a little bit of chart work as well, just so you can get a little insight into what we do. Just a couple of minutes, maybe less, but let's get it cracking. So let's get the screen record going. So hey squad, welcome to another weekly EU forecast. This week obviously being a new month, as soon as we hit Monday the monthly candle will close, and we'll be into a new month. So new week, new month. You know what that means. It means that we need to prepare for that start of a month flows. Bear in mind it is summer, so usually during summer we do see a little less volume in the market due to well, what they've always said. I don't know if it's true or not, but they've always said the bankers usually are away on holiday, and therefore we see sort of more consolidation. We've seen that with EU the whole of the last 2 weeks, just consolidating, as we can see here. Looking at the monthly candle though, what we can see is we have swept the higher time frame liquidity that we were waiting for just here with these equals that were left. That's finally been swept. Now we have seen from the monthly candle that buyers did manage to push price up quite a bit, to be fair, and they've not shown necessarily that we're going to see a massive pullback or anything. At the end of the day, everything is still bearish in terms of its structures. But when we drop down lower to the weekly, what we can also see is that, again, the sellers tried to push price down during last week, but instead the buyers were able to push price back up towards the end of the week and finish on a high. We didn't break the previous weekly high, however, so there is a lot of liquidity sitting above, and I would definitely be keeping my eye out for that. As we go down lower to the daily time frame, we can see more clearly, obviously, that consolidation there. You can see nice and clear 2 weeks of consolidation, and you can see how price, as we mentioned in the last week's both forecasts and midweek forecasts, played out beautifully, just using the higher time frame liquidity, so the daily highs and the daily lows, for your liquidity based trades. And essentially price literally textbook went from one liquidity pool to the next, and many of you caught some absolutely amazing trades, and I'm very, very happy to hear that. And many of you gave some great feedback on the forecasts that help you to do that as well, which is great to hear. As you can see, what we've marked out here is we still got 2 daily fair value gaps. One that was filled last week that presented a really great long trade, and then there's still one that sits below, which potentially, if price was to come down first and sweep the weekly low and these daily lows, and we came into that fair value gap, I would be quite interested in looking at a potential long from these areas to then sweep the weekly high and those daily highs there. Hey everyone, so it's morning on the Monday of the week of the meetups, but I've been doing one-to-ones with the mentees, going very, very well. I'm very, very happy with a lot of the progress being made. One of the mentees has made 14% on 0.5% risk in 2 weeks, which is absolutely phenomenal. So very, very happy with that. And then another mentee is on a bit more of the opposite scale. It's about break even after last week, but we noted through the journaling, so he's still been disciplined in terms of sticking to the plan with number of trades and being disciplined in that way, and risk management. He was outside the plan in terms of taking trades outside of the correct ranges, so selling in a discount and buying in a premium, and then taking trades outside the trading window as well. So we discussed that. We gave a very clear exercise to work on in order to improve and to really instill that discipline in terms of the price ranges as well, and I'm looking forward to seeing the progress there too. And then I got the unfortunate news actually saying that Alb won't be able to make it to Wednesday's meetup because he has to look after the kids. So I'm very sad, Alb, if you're watching this. I'm very, very sad. It was a heartbreaking news to wake up to, and to be honest with you, I should send you to Forex jail. Shit joke, honestly. What am I doing? Anyway, I'll catch you later. So it is the big day now. I think the excitement of the meetup finally being here meant I did not sleep. So the worst day that could possibly happen, I have not slept. Now I'm not going to make a big deal about it. I'm not going to mention it to anyone. But when they see it afterwards, let's see if they say in the comments, hey, I didn't realize you didn't sleep. You were fine, blah, blah, blah. Or if they said, oh, now it makes sense why you were so dull. Let's find out. We've gotten the midweek forecast out and filmed and sent. We got both for EU and GU, and we've just done a webinar as well this morning with the members, also being sent the recording before we kickstart everything. I've got everything packed. I'm going to head over to the venue shortly. We've had a few last minute dropouts, always annoying when that happens. Some people had obviously good excuses, valid excuses. Some people just didn't, they didn't give an excuse, and those people really annoy me, to be honest with you. And with those people, we will not invite them again, because that is not how you do things. So yeah, but we still got plenty of people coming, roughly 50 50 traders in total. Larger portion of them are Vipers, to be fair, about 30, 35. But I've invited some other traders who you'll see. You might not see Mansa, no face, no case, but Mansa's gonna be there. Pat's gonna be there from the podcast, you know him. Rafa's gonna be there. Prince is gonna be there. Mudge is gonna be there. So many people. I can't wait. We're gonna head over there now. I don't want to keep you waiting, so we're gonna head over there now, start getting set up, and then we're going to kickstart the fun very, very soon. So we finally made it. We're here after all the drama you've heard me talk about, after the no sleep that these guys won't know about. We're going to see if they can tell. I just had another coffee, so I'm a bit cracked up, but we'll see how it goes. I'm excited nonetheless. We've got everything planned out. You can see the venue. It's going to be great fun, a great laugh. Everyone who's turned up is going to have the best time, I promise you that. And not only that, because they're not going to learn anything new here in terms of trading, but they're going to meet traders from all over the country, all different various parts of their journey, and they're going to get to speak with every single individual and network. Something that most people don't get to do. And the biggest thing about our event is this is probably one of the first meetups you'll ever see where there's no like presentation, no upsell, no attraction. There's a large portion of Vipers, but I've also invited, as I've mentioned, top traders, consistent traders from other communities and from other areas, because it's just about networking, allowing the Vipers to speak to these people as well. And based on obviously people dropping out, will I do another one? Who knows? But based on that, the energy and the feedback we get from the people here today, I promise you, we will do another one, and we'll have an open invite to anyone who wants to progress, who wants to network, and who wants to grow and just build relationships. Because, you know, it's great having a community, but it doesn't mean that you can't work with other people, you can't speak with other people, and that's what it's all about. Now, I've done talking, we're pretty much set up. We're going to get people rolling in soon, and then we're going to give them the surprise activity for today. So let's get going.
I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time.
Alright, so we've gotten the guys and girls. There's one girl, but we've gotten people in. We've splitting them into teams, red team, blue team. They're not versus each other, but as you guys know what the idea is already, these guys don't, so we're keeping that on the hush hush. But yeah, we're splitting them up. I'm on the blue team, as you can see, and we're just waiting on a few more people. They're just having their drinks. I know they've eyed up the games already, but the games are later, right? The games are later. We need to work hard first, and then we'll play later. So yeah, excited though. Good turnout, good energy already. People talking, mingling. That's what we like to see. I'm all over the place, as you can imagine, running back and forth. But we're going to sit down soon, and then the fun begins.
Yeah, I can't take no loss. Yeah, I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. Yeah, I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time.
So we just had a little break. People have a drink. It's a bit hot in here, so everyone got a little bit of fresh air. But now we're going to put all the reds together, all the blues together, so we can keep mixing it up. The feedback has been amazing. People have really enjoyed talking to other traders, especially those who may be still struggling on their journey or finding their consistency. Speaking to consistent traders to find out that everyone goes through the same journey. So let's keep it going. Let's keep the vibes going.
I never really had this experience. Yeah, for me it was more like behind a laptop, open up Zoom calls as you do, right? But I never really had face-to-face interaction with anyone. And for me, it would have helped. I think, you know, when you build a little community, you've got people to bounce off. Because I think when I first went into trading, for me it was YouTube videos. I went on YouTube, thought this is easy. You know, get 5 grand, put it into an account, and you know. And I made 2 grand. But it was no risk management. It's happened to go my way, but the next day lost it all. You know, and then it's in failures you learn, right? So I lost, and then I thought, okay, I need to find my own way, which I did. And I think a lot of these here, I mean, you've got a great community here as well. I mean, you've got a mix of young people, they're all hungry for success, which is the key thing, right? They're all motivated, they're in the right place. And for me, it's refreshing to see people where I was 3 years ago. You know, questions I had, people are putting to me saying, you know, how did you make that step from being inconsistent to consistent? And I said, what makes you inconsistent to consistent is consistently doing the same things, but learning from your mistakes. You lose, you figure out why, and then you put that in your trading plan, you learn, and you move forward. I made failures along the way, you know, until eventually I got to a place where I understood what I need to do. And that's the difference. When you understand what you need to do, rather, a lot of people are out there being they don't have a sense of direction. Whether that's in life or in trading or whatever it is, you need to have a direction, and then you've got to understand, okay, this is what I need to get into the right direction, right?
Yeah, today's been really beneficial, I think, talking to other traders, as sort of you all go through the same experience and people at different stages, and it was good to get an insight on where people are at now and how they sort of overcame their problems and sort of where I'm at and comparing. It's been really beneficial, I think.
I found it a very enjoyable experience. It's been good to, there's not many people that trade in my area, so it's good to get out and network. I've met some great guys here who people that you meet, you've got similar interests. And the thing is with trading, when you meet people, they often have the same sort of mindset outside of trading as well. So there's always a good connection between people. I've met some people that I definitely think are going to be friends long term. And yeah, it's good to build community and actually put faces to the names on Instagram.
It's been really good, mate. Really pleased, really happy I come down. Obviously you speak to the boys, in the Discord chat, on the webinars. It's good to actually put a face to the voice, to the name, see everyone in person. Yeah, mate, really good day.
It was good to get to know other people, especially with people that have been in the same process of thought like you were, for example, a year ago, and you're learning from other people, and you're learning from the ecosystem traders, and you get to know the patterns that they have.
This was different because it wasn't just a conference, it wasn't just us pointing at a screen and members looking at a screen. It was a lot of networking going on, it was a lot of meeting new people, and I feel like that's what's important. As I mentioned earlier, it brings the community to life, which is what the Viper Group is all about. So I really enjoyed being a part of it, 100%.
Oh, I loved it. Get away with everyone, understand people's journey now, and learning from people's mistakes, and realise that we're all in the same journey in a way. We're learning from making the same mistakes as well, so you don't feel like you're alone in this process. So yeah, very good.
So we just finished up an amazing day. I'm absolutely battered now. I didn't sleep, and everyone's given great feedback, and everyone took in the positive energy that we created in the room. Yeah, we're excited for the rest of the meetup. We're heading over to Nottingham next, and then Friday we're flying out to Amsterdam. So join us for the journey. Hope you've enjoyed so far. Catch us in the next episode.
Look, tell me what's the vibes, what's the moves? Yeah, I just hit up Mikey for the juice. Yeah, ain't no capping, I'ma tell the truth. I've been winning for so long, it's hard to lose. Yeah, be my source.